Why, hello. You have a treat today for you folks. This is the second stream of the day from the other diamond involved with my old high school, Southeastern, Hancock County, Illinois. Hancock County represent. Anyway, so you can see here, this is the left field camera shot that I will be getting action from. It is starting to cloud up big time here. I think it won't be long before I need to vamoose. It's starting to cloud up more than I figured here. I thought they said it was supposed to be sunny all day. Okay. But a treat you have is, I don't know if I can zoom in here or not. I will go ahead and try to do so. By the way, it's your Uncle Phil. How you doing? Let me see if I can zoom in here real quick. Wrong camera, just a moment. If you can tell, they went to a grass infield there. They got it in. I don't know when they got it in, but I believe they've played a couple of games here already. Or if they haven't, they will be shortly. And yeah, they have grass infield for the first time ever. I played on it. It was dirt, just like you could see around there, around the edges. That was a long time ago, but it was a pretty neat place. This is Swice Field, named for Dave Swicegood, who was the head coach here for many, many years. At one point had the IHSA most wins in the state of Illinois for baseball coaches. I believe someone from up north has fairly recently, past couple of years, is now surpassed Coach Swicegood, but he was something else. He was my coach back in the day, and we had some great baseball teams back then. 33-2 my senior year, fall and spring combined. I was just a minuscule part of it, but we had a lot of fun. And it was, we just didn't quite get to state, even though we got close. So, that happens. But yeah, so I wanted to take a second time to try to get the camera settings to look right. If you remember the last time I did a test last fall, my cameras were all they looked green and red like a Kodachrome picture from the 70s. So I've got the colors right now, but just about an hour ago I had broadcast over at the Bowen Ball Diamond, the softball diamond, and interestingly enough, everything looked pretty good, but now that we're getting clouds, I think the camera levels are a little bit on the low side on the is that a helicopter I hear? Do you hear that? I don't know. It sounds like a helicopter coming. You don't need to take me away yet. That certainly is. I don't know where that is. It must be behind me. Anyway, nonetheless, I digress a lot here, at least at the moment. Yes, so the camera shots you see, this is the one from left field, which will get the majority of the action, and that should be good. Now, I'm going to show you the center field shot, and I inadvertently moved that moments ago, so let me fix it first before I show it to you. Of course, the center field shot, the one that everybody wants, right? So you can see the batter-pitcher combination, and that's, you don't know, that looks pretty good, I think. Maybe I can zoom it in a little more. And let me show that to you here. That has worked out pretty well today. There it is. So you can see the mound there to the, in the center of the picture, and then home plate's just a little bit to the right. And I think that will get the angle. And I'm not going to know until I do one of these games if I'll have the angle right or not. You won't know until somebody steps on the mound and somebody's in the batter's box, right? Or the catcher or the umpire. But I think it's going to work pretty well from what I can tell. I will not test. I'll test all three microphones here. This is the first one. Let's go to the second one. Just a sec. Okay, yeah, that one's working too. A little more bassy. I don't know. Anyway, it's working. All righty. Microphone 3, the wireless mic, it's working as well. So, yeah, it's there for backups and what have you. This microphone, the wireless one, the last time I was here testing last fall, it did not work. It's supposed to go 600 meters. I've mentioned this before, but yeah, yes. If you look, let me go take you back to the other shot here. Just a second. They seem to say that a lot. Hang on, let me put the microphone down. So okay, so we're looking at that shot there on the left side. If I move a bit here, or I should say the right side of the picture, you'll see it in just a second. You can see the dugout area. Boy, it may be very dark. I'm having trouble seeing it even on my monitor here. And like I said, the camera's maybe giving out a little bit as far as the light. They're supposed to auto adjust, but boy, I have had a devil of a time trying to get good settings that just work. Anyway, so yes, this microphone here I tested last time, and it only got to about that dugout edge, so that's not very useful to me. I'd like to have a microphone in by the backstop so that you get the crack of the bat and the umpires calling balls and strikes. It's kind of dangerous to have a mic back there, I know, only because of the fact that somebody might say something that's blue. Is that the best call? Best thing I can call it? Yeah, maybe. But we'll deal with that as we go. You may not be able to get a whole lot of action sound from where I am. I'm basically located out in left field, so about back behind the fence, and I think that's where I'll be. I may move to the corner, the left field foul pole fence corner if I can, but I don't have quite the cable length that I thought I had. It takes a little more than I thought, so that's something for next time. Okay, let me switch back here just a moment to the other microphone. Okay, just a second. And now we're back. Yeah, there we go. I like the sound out of this one better anyway. That's a little echoey for me, the other one. Let's see here. Let's see if I can say hello to you. Why not? See if you can see me here. Maybe. Yeah, getting closer. You red hot, Doc. Boy, that is so hard to see in this monitor. I've got my settings on my laptop all the way up, and it's a dark devil. It really is. Well, anyway, I'm going to have to work probably on these settings for the different light settings as far as that's concerned, because this one doesn't look like it is really giving you a whole lot of. It looks like it's really dark, but that's okay. Hang on a minute. See if I can zoom in here a little bit. There we go. And there I am. Maybe. We can go out a little bit more, can't we? Just a little. Yeah, maybe there. Something like that. So, yeah. So anyway, a little note about me. So I used to be in radio years ago. And we're talking, boy, that's been almost 25 years ago. Always kind of liked broadcasting games, but when I worked in radio, I didn't have time to do a lot of the games because I was on air, and there were too many responsibilities I had otherwise in a lot of the places I worked that I didn't have time to do ball games. But I always liked doing them when I got the chance. And so I was like, maybe I should try to do something like this. So what the intention is to run these tests, and they have been successful now, this second and third test today. Very happy with them. There will be some things we'll have to deal with, but we will over the course of time, like as I said, the darkness is concerned here today with the cameras. But the intention is to broadcast various high school athletic events, and I don't know what else I'll do. We'll see. There are already a lot of people in this area doing it in the tri-state, Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri area, and to those folks we give them a salute. They have really done a great job in this area. But the way I look at it is they can't be everywhere, and so that's why I'm doing this. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The intention is, so folks know, is to begin broadcasting sometime in April. And with Southeastern games only, this is kind of the test run this spring, about one game a week. I will announce those games coming up probably next week, let people know, and I have a business name too. I have not, I will announce that later. And I can tell you this, a little hint, perhaps a little more than a week away from the first broadcast. And the first broadcast will be from right here at the Augusta Ball Diamond at Southeastern, which is Swice Field. And I always thought they should call it Swice Field at the rail yard because of the fact that we have railroad tracks right by us. I'll, if I can, I'll try to show you that. I can tell this camera's gotten really dark, but let's see if I can swing around and show you. Hang on just a second. Well, let's see. I don't know if you can or not. That's pretty dark. Let's kind of come out here and there you go. There's the railroad tracks right there. Hancock County Fairgrounds behind us, which is to our west behind this ball diamond. But there's the railroad tracks. And let me tell you, brother, when the train comes through, everybody, it was kind of funny. Not that anybody could ever hit a train from home plate, but everybody was trying to hit one over the train. It never happened when I played baseball, but I suppose it could have. So anyway, pretty funny stuff there. So, okay, well, we can see, as I said, the cameras have they're a little bit on the dim side, but that's because of the clouds coming in, and it's starting to cloud up. Not like it's going to rain immediately or storm, but it's clouding up a bit here. Let's see if I can bring around again the other camera here. And I'll have to do that in just a moment. Go back to our infield shot. And this is going to be a work in progress. I don't figure I'm going to be you're not going to see perfect camera work and all of that for a little while. It'll take some time to get that done. And let's see, we saw the center field shot, and now there's your left field shot. That will be my main one for the action. What I remember about high school baseball, and I don't know if it's so much true about softball, I think it is, most of your hitters, at least in this area, most of your hitters are right-handers, and most of them, if they do hit the ball, they pull it. So there'll be a lot of activity over here. And if it goes, if it happens to go over to left field, well, then guess what? We'll go ahead and get it in right there. If it goes to center field, well, it's out of here. 365 to center, 340 to the gaps, and I believe 325 down the lines. It doesn't, if I remember correctly about that, it doesn't really carry very well here, only because of the fact that you got the wind blowing in from the west. But I've seen people hit home runs here. And I had one hit off of me years ago. I'll just kind of leave it at that. It was dead center. It was well beyond where the fence is now. So there you go. Anyway, so that's kind of a little story there. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and you know what? I think I'm good. Everything seems to be working here. Everything tested okay, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not sure how long we've been streaming here. Probably about 20 minutes, something like that. But I'm satisfied. Everything's working. Picture's a little dark, I think, but that's a camera adjustment that I'll have to figure out. And it's really kind of screwy. You would think you'd have a camera, hey, look, just work. It's not so much with the ones I have, but they look okay. So, okay. Well, again, this has been your Uncle Phil, and yeah, stay tuned because with probably a little bit over a week, I'll be bringing you a ball game from this ball diamond right here, Swice Field, Augusta, Illinois, Southeastern High School. Okay? All right, folks. I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. And, hey, you know what? Have a great rest of your life. Bye for now.